Alrighty, now we're going to talk about how you're going to find your audio. So I just went to YouTube, youtube.com, put in bouncing ball sound effect, okay? So there's a lot of different options for sounds that are available, and you're going to have to listen to those and figure out which one you think is going to work the best for your audio. For now, I'm just going to use ball bouncing away sound effect. So when I left click on this, I listen to it. It's not exactly what I want, but I'm just going to go with that for now. I'm going to pause that. Alright, in the URL right here, this is where you're going to left click and drag and highlight that and hit Control C. Once you do that, we're going to go to YouTube mp3free.org. YouTube mp3free.org. It's going to bring you to this site, and this is going to give you a converter, and then you'll just get the audio. So all I have to do is hit Control V in this box right here. There's the URL, and then I hit Convert Now. I'm going to go ahead and pause the video recording so you don't have to see all that. Alright, it's done, and then this pops up and it gives you the option to download MP3, gives you the file size. I'm going to left click on that. It should start downloading in the bottom of your browser window. I would be using Chrome when you're doing this. Okay, here's the file right here. It's in my downloads folder. I'm going to left click and drag it onto my desktop. Okay, you need to stay organized. Like I said, that audio file, I need to put it in my folder with my bouncing ball files. I'm going to put it in there. So now my bouncing ball sound should be in my bouncing ball folder. So if I double left click, yeah, there it is. Okay, I suggest getting even more organized and create a new folder, and then I'm going to call it audio. And I'm going to put this left click hold and drag it into my audio folder. Okay, so most likely you're going to need different audio. I'm just using this because this is just a demo, but you want to have different sounds because the ball bouncing across from left to right, it's not going to sound the same as a ball that's just dribbling up and down. And then the audio you pick for your last one, whether it's just a soundtrack or whether it's an actual, just sound effect of a ball moving, that's fine. But you should have you should have 3 distinct audio files in there. Okay, going back to Adobe Premiere. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and go back to my assembly module. There's my audio folder. There, I double clicked on it, and then I'm going to hit Control I. Now because I'm organized, I know I go to my audio and I just click on Import. So now my audio file's there. I can click on the drop down and there it is. I'm going to go back to my editing module. So I left click on my editing. Audio's right here. So I'm going to left click, hold, and drag that into an audio timeline, or the audio portion of the timeline. See right here, AI means my first audio. So now when I play it, okay, definitely is not in sync, okay? Not really what I want. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and talk about cutting clips and audio and things like that. So you can cut using this razor tool or typing the letter C on your keyboard. And left click on that. I know I want this audio to stop right about here-ish in my timeline. I'm going to drag my timeline right here. I know I want that first audio clip to stop there, so I'm going to left click on the audio. I know it's audio because it's green. This unwanted audio I left click on and hit the delete key, and I've just removed it. You can shorten your audio by left clicking and holding on the end, just like you did with the video clips. Easily like that. Next thing I want to do is I'm going to make this audio taller. You have your left and your right, okay? In order for you to have the same options with your audio where you can fade in and fade out, you want to pull a timeline. You're going to actually, a keyframe timeline right here. So right here in between the 2 left and right audio clips, you can left click, drag from that center, and you're going to get this line. I'm just left clicking and holding, and I can place it. And it tells you how many decibels. As you're moving it, you can see the decibel amount right there. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I'm also going to shrink it in the front. Move the clip in so it lines up. I guess I'm fine with that. I think I'm going to drag this out and match it with the playhead. Okay, so I'm going to scrub through. It could be better on the sync. I could really get technical and then just say, hey, I'm going to clip it. See, it should really hit right there. So I should cut the clip here. If I know the audio, see? So I need to sync that. So I really need to move. Control Z to undo that. Control Z to undo anything. Okay, so that audio needs to match here. So I'm going to move it so it syncs. So it's really going back and forth. I'm playing around and seeing, okay, it's not quite. I need to drag this over. So I'm going to drag it there. So line it up. Yeah, that's a little bit better. It's a little bit more syncing. Play it again. And then I would do the same for the other bouncing ball. Yep. When it hits again, I need to have that same audio clip synced in with that. Okay. So that's how you can adjust the audio right here. And then all right, let's talk about adjusting the audio. And I want it now to actually go from quiet to loud, okay? All right, so I have right here that line that I dragged up and down, and I just grabbed that line from the middle. I left click, hold, and drag it up. Okay, so just like I did for the visual part of it, I can edit the audio. I can make it quiet and then go to loud. So I'm going to left click 3 times. You want to always I just find it's easier if you do beginning, middle, and ending point, and then I use my selection tool. I'm going to say it's going quiet. Adjust that. Now, if it's quiet, it's got to go all the way down. So it seems a lot quieter. I can even adjust it and play around a little bit more with it. Yeah, it's a lot quieter. So you're going to hear the difference. Yeah, so when I scrub back through that, and you can do the same at the end. So if I go ahead and do the end, I'd use my pen tool, 1, 2, 3. So I want it to fade out with the audio. I would left click and drag it all the way down to the bottom. And it fades out. Okay. All right. So that's how you would work with the audio in Adobe Premiere. That's just basics.